And the student sections. Hannah Spurl. Hannah is the daughter of Jen and Sean Spurl. Her activities here at Armstrong include class president, chorus president, key club vice president, musical, NHS, student council, SAD club, Leo club, golf team, and unified track and field. Hannah's future plans are to attend college and major in elementary and special education. Her best AHS memory is being part of the musicals every year. Logan Timmons. Logan is the son of Julie McGackey and Jake Timmons. His activities here at Armstrong include chorus from grades 9 to 12. Logan's future plans include attending college for safety management. His best AHS memory includes hanging down in Mr. Swanson's room. Jack Balasat. Jack is the son of Aaron and Ben Balasat. His activities here at Armstrong include Leo Club, basketball, NHS, class cabinet, chorus, select choir, and musical. Jack's future plans are to attend the University of Pittsburgh for finance, become a broker. His best AHS memory is freshman year of basketball. Cole Walker. Cole is the son of Brandy and Steve Smith. His activities here at Armstrong include student council, class cabinet, and chorus. Cole's future plans include attending Pitt with a major in history. His best AHS memory includes junior year powder play. Sarai Weaver. Sarai is the daughter of Stephanie and Joseph Weaver. Her activities here at Armstrong include basketball, volleyball, SAD and Key Club, NHS, and Interact Club. Sarai's future plans include attending nursing school to become a pediatric nurse, make lots of money, and have a big family. Her best AHS memory includes winning the first section title for girls basketball. Our crowning ceremony will occur during this evening's halftime show. We would like to wish our Armstrong Riverhawk football team good luck this evening.
Let's give this year's homecoming court a round of applause.
direct about the road dog taking it down.
At this time, please stand as you are able and remove your hats as we listen to the playing of our national anthem, led by Director Mr. Jason Vineski. Let's give an Armstrong round of applause for our Armstrong Riverhawk Marching Band.
I can get a little bit of the static, yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, I would love to recognize our Armstrong Riverhawk student section. Let us give an Armstrong Riverhawk welcome to the Indiana Indians. Riverhawk fans, please stand as you are able and direct your attention toward the south end zone as we stand high above the mighty Allegheny River and the beautiful hills of Man Township, Pennsylvania. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, please join me by putting your hands together and make some noise as we welcome to the field your reigning great Allegheny Conference champions, your Armstrong Riverhawks.
the internet. How about that? Check. Way high. Testing. Hey, talk to me, Dave. Well, we're on the air, so I mean, we'll talk to the folks out there. How you doing, everyone? We're still got the Schaefer's HV.
For Indiana, number 54, Isaac Nygren. 77, Carson Beatty. Number 11, Trevor Smith. And number 68, Ben Cochran. Indiana won the toss and they have elected to receive. Don't forget, we have Randy and Earl down front.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to High Top Sports Network. Opening kickoff of this WPIAL Classic 4A Greater Allegheny Conference matchup. Indiana Indians here to face the Armstrong Riverhawks. My name is Josh Ruckman, Dave Hartman to my right, and thank you to the Richard G. Snyder YMCA for being tonight's official broadcast partner. First down for the Indians here. I got to see a little bit of them earlier this season when they played Freeport and put up a victory over Yellow Jackets in week 0, but 3 straight losses. Swinging outside. And the new unis, you can see, I was speaking to Assistant Athletic Director Scott Shirley at Indiana, and he said, we got some pretty sweet new uniforms for your game. I said, all right, let's check them out. They are interesting look. They look more like IUP. It's like a slash between IUP and Virginia Tech, Dave. So that pass was completed to Levi Porter. You're going to see him everywhere in the backfield, split out wide. Levi Porter, as Coach Fabian described him, a Swiss Army knife. And Porter right there, and he's hit by Rex Harmon. He was wrapped up around the waist, couldn't see the number first.
Tackle by 78, Rocco Schwarzenegger.
And tonight is the night of no internet. Just got message from Spencer Witt. He is down at East Allegheny, and they have no Ethernet, no Wi-Fi, and no hotspot there, so might have to turn the phone into a hotspot. We've done it. Little dump off there to number 21 for the Indians, stopped short of the first down. That was Rocco Constantino with that catch. And it's going to be 4th and about 1. Certainly, Indiana very close to midfield right now, and will most likely be going for this one, I would guess. Offense still out there, lined up tight and heavy, and through there first was Rex Harmon, and they're not going to get it. Indiana stoned on the 4th down attempt right at 48-yard line. Rex Harmon has really come into his own, Dave. The past 3 weeks, Rex Harmon has been an absolute machine for the defense. So the Riverhawks take over on the Indiana side of the field. Their first possession, Jaden Oliver making his 2nd career start. Oliver had to come in early in that Hampton game a couple of weeks ago when Colt Sprankle took a blindside sack, suffered a fractured collarbone, out for the season. So Oliver went down to North Catholic last week and got a W. And not an easy thing to do in your first varsity start. Oliver swings it out. That one gets over the top of the defender and out to Kyan Klein. Kyan Klein makes a man miss stiff arms. A man to the ground, and he just threw Trevor Smith. Reminded me of that Najee Harris one against the Falcons where he just grabbed the helmet and fired him into the turf. So a nice play by Kyan Klein. I was actually worried that ball might be tipped by the defender who read that screen. Getting in there and nearly making trouble, but Oliver got it over the top. Kyan Klein picks up 7 on first down. 2nd and 3 for the Riverhawks. We are just underway here at Armstrong Stadium. First flag of the night. Well, hopefully it's not 17 in the first half like it was against Hampton, Dave. Now being pushed back right there. So that'll push the Riverhawks back 5 yards. Now 2nd and 8. Oliver thought about a deep shot, scrambles out to his right on the run, and fires out. Is going to be picked off. Waiting there and reading that route. It wasn't even a route, it was a broken play, really, and reading it underneath right there. Jumping in front and making the interception is Levi Porter. So Oliver makes a mistake early here, and that's a freshman mistake right there, Dave. Sometimes you got to learn to throw it away, and Oliver trying to make a play right there and ended up firing it directly. I mean, you could see Porter just lurking right there, waiting for that sideline shot.
He was reading all over his eyes the whole way. He saw it. He knew the ball was coming.
So that'll make it 1st down and 10. Oh, and the Riverhawks jump. So make it 1st and 5 now for the Indians. And I've also been in West Shamokin either. Brian Schaefer and Corey Schaefer out there, and they have turned their phones into a hotspot. So this is what we deal with every week, folks. Dan, you're not turning on ESPN. We're at the mercy of what the schools are able to provide. And, you know, we've shown up to West Shamokin numerous times this year. There was plenty of internet, just not tonight. So the 1st down 5 play, dropping back is Zimmerman. He rolls and just chucks it away and out of bounds. Excuse me, that's Trevor Smith. My apologies. I said Michael Zimmerman. That is not him. It's Trevor Smith, the quarterback, the 5'9", 165-pound senior. And that's a senior move right there. He had nothing in front of him, Dave, and just chucked it to the sidelines. Better to face a 2nd and 5 than try and force a play and make a turnover, similar to what Oliver just did.
Yeah, I give him a lot of credit. He's really stepped up as a freshman.
Oh, yeah.
Last couple games we've seen him play, very impressive.
Well, a penalty flag, Dave. We haven't seen any of those this season. Against the Indians, so now going to be a 2nd and 10 for Indiana. closer to home at Indiana. So good luck to Brad, of course. Want to see him do well, just maybe not tonight. I can be a little bit of a homer, right? So now a third Indians here, 8:33 left first quarter. We are underway on this Richard G. Snyder YMCA game night. Swing it out to Porter. Porter makes a man miss, but wrapping up the ankle and bringing him down. Ian Olson, and boy, Coach Fabian could not speak happily enough, really, to have Ian Olson back in the lineup last week. And he said, you know, if you ask Ian, he would say, I didn't play that hot. I said, well, that's the typical Olson mentality. He got in there and made plays just 7 days after suffering a concussion against Hampton, and was really impactful in all three phases of the game. So Coach Wright going to go for it again here on 4th and 5. And, oh, no, he's not. Sorry about that. Punt formation. I wasn't paying attention. And that one will be, oh, it's off of the chest, but picking it up on a bounce is Olson. So a lucky break there for the Hawks. That one, Olson let get into his pads right there, and he got lucky that bounced right in front of him and right back up to him. So Riverhawks avoid catastrophe. Olson able to field that bouncing football right in front of him. And Riverhawks will take over now at their own, looks like 22-yard line. Well, the scoreboard shouldn't be on the bottom. As you can see, Sprankle's Neighborhood Markets are scoreboard sponsor all year here for Riverhawks football. Thanks to Ryan and all the cool, kind crew down there at Sprankle's downtown Katanning. Mr. Andy Sacco to my right knows Sprankle's well. Oliver rolls out and picks up maybe a half yard there, getting out of bounds before number 54, the linebacker for the Indians, Isaac Quinn, tracking Oliver, and was looking to make a big shot there, Dave, but Oliver wisely stepping out of bounds. Yeah, well, he took a big shot there in that North Catholic game, and he went down and he was holding his helmet, and we kind of held our breath there for a little bit, as did, I'm sure, all of the Armstrong faithful. Swing it out to Chase Jablonski, and Jablonski near the first down. I think he's got it, Dave. Chase Jablonski really has come on in the past 4 weeks for the Riverhawks. Another good game for Jablonski last week, had that opening touchdown, ended up leading the team with 90 yards on 4 catches. So Jablonski, and I think he benefits more than anyone really than having Ian Olson on the field to kind of open things up. That little pitch out going nowhere for the Hawks. Good gang tackle there by the Indians. And that was the general going nowhere on that play, as the Indians will now force a 2nd and long here for the Hawks. 2nd and 11 at the 32-yard line. And looking at the wide receiver set here for the Riverhawks, 3 split near side left and 1 to the right. And Oliver, he's under pressure. Oh, a good block there to spring him a little bit, and he's going to fire that one out of bounds. And hit by number 55 there. Was pretty close to when he released it, but you're towing the line right there if you're Colton Augustine. I mean, that's you never know. A flag may come out. You got to be so cognizant as a defensive player nowadays at every level of football, really, of making just even a split-second late hit on a quarterback, Dave, because more often than not, that flag's coming out.
Oh, absolutely. So much more than just in the past year.
So Oliver going to take a deep shot, and a little underthrown for Kyan Klein, and able to come back and didn't turn his head around, but no flag coming out there on number 28. And we don't have a 28 on the roster because of these new uniforms. I know Scott said there might be some. You got a 28 down there, Dan. Who was it? Trayvon Joseph. Dan Walters, Andy Sacco to my right, on helping me out. So that'll bring up a 4th and long. Hawks in punt formation. And Reed, he's done such a good job this year on some of those snaps. He gets away a boomer, Hunter Reed. And Porter put his arm up, and the Hawks were victimized against Hampton with that. You know, you're going back and you're trying to get your balance. And if that arm comes up even a little bit past your helmet, they're going to rule it a fair catch. And that's exactly what happened to Porter right there. So a great punt by Hunter Reed, flips the field. 6:20 left here in the first quarter. Well, it looks like we got the Freeport East Allegheny up there. Good job down there by Spencer Witt and Damon McDermott. Of course, you got the Woodland Hills, Highlands Golden Rams. That is Brandon Schreckengost and my man Judd Stewart back for his first game of the season. And West up 7-0 over Cambria Heights. So the Riverhawks and Indians scoreless right now. We're the only one without points. East Allegheny up 7-0 on the Yellow Jackets. Swing it out there. And a little room to run. And dropped after a 9-yard gain.
On a screen pass.
James Hill. I said James Hill. It's James Mill. Sorry about that. I misheard Dan down there. And that is going to make it 2nd and 2, so they give him 8 on that reception. Mill getting forward. A little quick pass there. Porter comes through and keeping it himself, but suffering loss is Trevor Smith. No gain.
2 for the Indians. Tackled by
Nick McNeely, oh man, I love it. Getting that touchdown catch last week at North Catholic. Dave, Big Nick. I said to Coach Fabian, I go, hey, you got a weapon right there. He goes, we'll bring it out when we need to. And they needed it for sure. And I asked him, I said, you know, Nick I said, was that his first varsity touchdown? I said, I think it is. And he goes, yeah. I said, well, he got pretty close to getting a taunting flag after that. And he goes, yeah, we talked to him about it. Because McNeely just stood over, I think it was Franco for the Trojans. And, well, the flag comes out late, right after the snap of completion. We'll see what it is. That was Trayvon Joseph with that catch, but yeah, I think you're right about that one, Dave. And that'll push the Indians back. Legal shift is the call, so procedure penalty going against Indiana. So both teams having trouble moving the ball consistently here, Dave. So make it 3rd and 7, 4:30 left first quarter. And trying to run it, moving around, but not getting anything. In fact, going to lose a yard there. If Smith zigging and zagging, but that middle closed up pretty quick. Well, I'll tell you what, that second half, of course, Dave, they did not surrender the point, and that defensive front was just fantastic against the Trojans. So a little carryover maybe for the Hawks. Well, I asked Coach Fabian, that will be fair caught by Joe Bartolowitz, and the Hawks take over at their own 44-yard line. But Dave, I actually asked Coach Fabian, I said, you know, I asked you after the Newcastle game, what did you say at halftime? Because they were trailing against Newcastle and came out and scored 28 points. He and Olsen took the opening kickoff the second half back for a touchdown. And I said, what'd you say to him? He just laughed. He said, well, you know, I told them, and because it wasn't all hellfire and brimstone, you know, I told them, hey, guys, come on, wake up. I said, well, now you got to tell me Well, you said it North Catholic, and he just laughed. He said, I'll just tell you this. We challenged them. I said, I'm sure it was delivered with some passion, that challenge.
17 Oliver in shotgun.
So now Oliver, Riverhawks starting their third possession. Oliver getting outside up the sideline, and he's thrown down that. And we're waiting for a play. There was also a hit on Bartolowitz here to the left. Wow, you can't do that, David. Just Well, it looks like our video's frozen again. I don't know why that's happening. Well, we'll fix it. I'm going to put another camera up here, maybe. Sorry about that, folks. We'll continue to call the plays while I reload this. Yeah, you do that, sir.
And that brings up the Armstrong Riverhawk first down.
Let's bring her back online here, hopefully. Do a little reset. And we're radio broadcast now as Oliver fires deep toward the end zone. Got tied. Sorry you didn't see that, folks. That really stinks, but great for the Riverhawks. 29 yards out. Oliver absolutely perfect down the near sideline. Right over the shoulder and sideline hauls it in. Riverhawks up 6.
Riverhawks still on 6 points in the first quarter.
It's just that kind of night apparently that my video is going to freeze right before a touchdown. We got no internet in 3 of the 4 places. This internet's bouncing around like crazy. And the camera froze. Awful. Well, folks, I again apologize. Nothing we can do about it. But Riverhawks, hey, they're not worried about a live stream. They take the lead, and Hunter Reed on for the point after the UFP Parkway extra point. And Reed is true. So that'll make it 7-0 Armstrong after the 29-yard touchdown from Oliver to Klein. And we will take a quick commercial break here on High Top Sports Network.
Armstrong Indoor Athletics, located at 132 South Grand Street Avenue in downtown Katanning, offers a state-of-the-art training facility and top-tier instruction by experienced coaches to help turn your youngster into the best baseball or softball player they can be. Batting cage and bullpen lane rentals are available for 30 to 60-minute sessions, and you can also sign your baseball or softball player up for private hitting, pitching, fielding, and catching instruction with our knowledgeable staff. Be sure to visit Armstrong Indoor Athletics online at
And thanks to our friends at Armstrong Indoor Athletics and, of course, Wilson Chiropractic and all our other great sponsors. Short kickoff fielded by the Upman. Indiana going to start at their own 43-yard line.
Bronco Cosentino brings to their own 48-yard line. Tackled by a flock of hawks.
A flock of hawks. I like that. Better be careful saying that fast. Yeah, there's no dump button on the PA, Mike. So after the Oliver to Klein touchdown, Indiana trying to answer here. 3:30 left first quarter on this Richard G. Snyder YMCA game night. Harmon over there to Olson, followed by a flock of hawks. In for the tackle.
Smith and Porter tackled by Harmon and a bunch of other friends there to make tackles.
Friends.
Second down and 7.
Well, thanks to everyone out there who commented. Oh, thanks, Mr. Krakota. Not our first game. Yeah, I know that, sir. You know, I can't stand people just go on social media, light you up whenever we have nothing to do with what happened. But yeah, cool. Appreciate you tuning in. Is there a penalty on there, Dave? I'm sorry. I was trying to fine-tune the instruments here, so we...
Handoff to Porter, tackled by number 1, Kyan Klein.
Well, Riverhawks.
Third down.
It'd be third down now at 5, so it's second there, and that was the first down. So it was actually 2nd and 7 there. Gain of 2 for the Indians. So right near midfield, looking to be on the Indians' 48-yard line, 3rd and 5, and this is obviously 4-down territory for Coach Wright. He has gone for it a couple times in this area. Swinging out to number 3, he's going to have the first down, and scampering after that quick pass by Smith is Mill. He'll get the chains moving for Indiana. So nice play on 3rd down there. Quick pass out to Mill. He does the rest, and a first down for the Indians. Yeah, I can't get over these uniforms. It's like I'm so used to seeing like real red for Indiana, and these are almost, like I said, like almost like Virginia Tech, kind of like a dark burgundy. Minute 30 left. First down, 10 for the Indians. Back to pass, nothing down the field. Under pressure right now, rolling to his right and firing on the run and through the hands of number 85, Parker Bowersox. Couldn't haul that one in. Got to give Trevor Smith some credit right there, extending that play, Dave, and actually made a pretty good throw over to Bowersox. So that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Stop the clock at 1:19 left here in the first quarter. Thanks to Schaefer's HVAC, our national anthem sponsor and our broadcast booth sponsor this evening, Sean and the company, celebrating 50 years of service in the Western Pennsylvania region, and that one stuffed up by the Riverhawks at the line of scrimmage. Alex Patton in there. Also in the backfield was Ethan Ekman. Good play there by the Hawks. Going to force a 3rd and long 11. 3rd and 11 now for Indiana. We're under a minute to play here in the first quarter. So Will Smith trying to dial it up, go down the field or something quick. And a little dump off, a little misdirection, trying to get forward, but able to fight off a block over there. Harmon in there, of course, on the tackle, and able to fight off a block and try to see the number. It's number 75 for the Hawks. Is that 75? 79, excuse me. Oh, there's no 79 here. Maybe that's 78. Oh, yeah, it is. Rocco Swartz, my guy, he sprung Kyan Klein on that long touchdown against Hampton. Swartz just keeps pushing. He did it right there. Got through that block and able to contact the receiver, and this will be the final play. Oh, they get it off right before 000. Neither did I. And on 4th down, it's going to be, they're going to have it. Chains move for the Indians at the end of the first quarter. Riverhawks up 7-0. For Dave Hartman, my name is Josh Shutcross. We'll be right back after this quick commercial break.
Hi, everyone. Hi, everybody. Hi, everybody. Hi, everyone.
Hi, everyone.
Hi, everyone. Hi, everyone. Hey, everyone. Hey, everyone. Hi, everyone. Hi, everyone. We're here tonight at the Richard G. Snyder YMCA. T-Bone.
Woo! Guys, that's right. It's $5 Sushi Wednesday.
Produce sale. Bananas. 45 cents a pound.
Pork turkeys. You know why we're doing pork turkeys? We're doing a fundraiser.
The meat keeps on rolling, the Harry Sprankle.
You know what day it is today. It is Sushi Wednesday. $5 sushi rolls today.
We're getting inspired. Come on and help me hashtag save on meat. And we're pumped up because we are less than 24 hours away from Camp Out for Community tomorrow. Like and share, like and share. So like and share, like and share. Help spread the word. Just make sure you like and share. We can't do what we do without you. Come and see us. We can't do what we do without you. We can't do what we do without you. Come and see us.
Can't do what we do without you. Come and see us.
Bye.
Ready for frozen again. Fantastic. Sure, there'll be plenty of positive comments. I don't know why it's freezing like this. I apologize. Used this exact same setup last night for the Riverhawks volleyball game and did not freeze once, so whatever. My apologies once again. So the first play of the second quarter coming up.
Why does it sound like it? Smith to Porter.
And Smith hands off.
Smith to Porter.
Porter, not much there.
Brought down by number 35, Nick McNeely. Having a game for himself.
Second and 6 from about the 30.
Good call there, Dave. Spotted right at the Armstrong 30-yard line. Indiana on a pretty nice drive right now. Indians trying to answer and tie this game up.
Why were they in the golf cart?
Smith, oh, pressure coming up the middle there. The late blitz, I think that was Costa Kuknis getting in there and hit hard and low and dropped his Mill. So Mill doesn't get much right there on second down. That'll bring up third and about 5
Tackled by 34.
for Indiana.
Quite a bit the last few weeks.
Yeah, he's been great.
Yeah, he's been doing a really good job.
So Riverhawks trying to shut down the Indians, who have their best drive going of the night. And a flag comes out. That's procedure on Indiana, so that one's going backwards. A lot of movement there before the snap, and Indiana will be penalized. You don't have to be a football expert to have seen that one, Dave.
No, not at all.
Well, just tell Lauren to come up and grab him. Or you won't get him
So
out.
we're waiting for the call here.
Mother.
I think it was an illegal shift again. On those jet sweeps, you're going to see that called more often. If there is a penalty on that play, it's usually an illegal shift, illegal motion. Oh, they're going to make it 4th and 6. So it was a loss there on the play. And Coach Fabian electing to decline. I don't blame him. I think that's a good call. 10:36 left here in the first half. Riverhawks up 7-0. And a timeout taken, I believe, by the Indians. Indeed, so we will take a timeout as well for Dave Hartman. My name is Josh Rinkoff. Thanks for tuning in this evening. High Top Sports Network will be right back.
Steffi's Country Catering prepares home-style made-from-scratch dishes that will have you convinced Mom made it. Whatever the occasion, Steffi's Country Catering will have you coming back for every event year-round. Find us on Facebook to place an order or to see our Sunday specials, or call 724-54-85047.
Insurance can be complicated, so let the experienced professionals at TGIF Solutions assist you in finding the right coverage to fit you, your family, or your business needs. For over 50 years, the agencies of TGIF Solutions have been an integral part of your community and have helped hundreds of your neighbors quickly and comfortably find insurance that's right for them. Now we're combining the strengths of these agencies under one name, TGIF Solutions, to offer you more expertise and more options to meet all of your insurance needs, all in one place. Getting started is easy. Schedule a quick policy review with one of our agents today, in person or over the phone. TGIF Solutions, insurance that's right for you, now. And welcome back to High Top Sports Network. 4th and 6 Indians. Oh, the pump fake by Smith, and he's wrestled to the ground. A huge sack there on 4th down by big number 50, Evan Stahl. And that will force a turnover on downs for the Indians. Riverhawks going to take over at their own 39-yard line. What a big play. Oh, yeah. Heard it a lot last week.
That's fine, yeah. I just want to make sure.
Thank you very much.
A special thanks to Attorney Luke delivering a Stanley's hot sausage to me there during the break. Thank you, Turney, and thank you to Stanley's. First down, Riverhawks, and Oliver gets it away under pressure there from number 79. By Indiana. Disappeared. Oh, no, I better put my hot sausage down and look for it. Maybe it just got up and walked away. Possible one night like tonight.
Yeah, any experience could happen here tonight.
2nd and 10 for the Riverhawks. After that incompletion, Oliver in the shotgun. He's got Patton to his right. And McNeely in there up front. Leading the way, McNeely trying to throw a block, and he's hitting everyone. Big number 35, just he doesn't. It doesn't matter if the play stopped. He's going forward. Not much there for the Hawks on that 2nd down carry as we wind to 10 minutes left in the first half. I don't know. I don't think so. Oh, is this it? Yeah, it got under the equipment bag. Interesting. So 3rd down and 11. Oliver waiting, firing, and gets it out to Bartolowicz, and that's going to be a Riverhawks first down.
Oliver to Bartolowicz.
Oliver hanging in the pocket nicely there, Dave, and delivers a strike across the field to Bartolowicz. Not an easy throw.
No, he was about to get clawed too.
So the Riverhawks move the chains. Armstrong striking on their last drive. 29-yard touchdown pass from Oliver to Klein, and we got him down the field again. Klein steps out of the tackle, and he is gone. Another Riverhawks touchdown, 51 yards for Jaden Oliver. We got that one on film. Boy, oh boy, Jaden Oliver and Kyle Klein starting to light it up down the sidelines. The go route on the sideline to Klein, and Oliver just puts it up there. Klein ran under it, and then able to step out of that tackle and walk into the end zone. Riverhawks trying to go up 2 touchdowns here with the extra point. Well, they are up 2 touchdowns, trying to go up 14 points with the extra point here. Hunter Reed on to attempt to make it a 14-0 Armstrong lead. So touchdown passes of 51 and 29 yards from Oliver to Klein. The connection for the Hawks working very well right now, and Reed splits the uprights, and it's good. 14-0 Armstrong. And we will take a quick commercial break. After that, Riverhawks touchdown. For Dave Hartman, my name is Josh Reckhouse. We'll be right back. Insurance can be complicated, so let the experienced professionals at TGIF Solutions assist you in finding the right coverage to fit you, your family, or your business needs. For over 50 years, the agencies of TGIF Solutions have been an integral part of your community and have helped hundreds of your neighbors quickly and comfortably find insurance that's right for them. Now we're combining the strengths of these agencies under one name, TGIF Solutions, to offer you more expertise and more options to meet all of your insurance needs, all in one place. Getting started is easy. Schedule a quick policy review with one of our agents today, in person or over the phone. TGIF Solutions, insurance that's right for you.
Steffi's Country Catering prepares home-style made-from-scratch dishes that will have you convinced Mom made it. Whatever the occasion, Steffi's Country Catering will have you coming back for every event year-round. Find us on Facebook to place an order or to see our Sunday specials, or call 724-54-85047.
And welcome back to High Top Sports Network. Josh Reckhouse here with you alongside Dave Hartman. Riverhawks 14, Indiana Indians nothing right now. Jaden Oliver overcoming that early interception, Dave, and a couple of touchdowns since. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's called go round down the sideline. I'll throw it up. You run underneath it. Kickoff. Riverhawks swallow up the return man. I think that was who had the ball there coming out of the pile. But the Indians will start at their own 29-yard line. Right now, Indiana head coach Matt Wright's team in need of some points before the half. Don't want to go into the half down 2 scores if possible for Indiana. So we'll see what the Indians have in store here on this crucial possession. 9:18 left first half on this Richard G. Snyder YMCA game night. Smith rolls out, trying to get his man to go deep. That one's near, and it is picked off. Unbelievable play by Ian Olsen, and he's got some room coming to the near sideline here. Olsen still on his feet, tries to cut it back, and will be tackled at the 34-yard line. But Ian Olsen, you don't see interceptions get lost the way that Ian Olsen just snatched that one out of midair. What a play by the junior Ian Olsen. Boy, oh boy, that was something special.
Yeah, I thought the ball just hit him and bounced out. I didn't realize he had it caught for a minute.
Well, you know what? I thought he was just going over top to try and knock it down, and he went over and literally reached over with both hands and lost that ball. I saw him on Wednesday, and I said, how's everything? He goes, I feel a little rough, but it's getting better every day. Well, I'm sure that makes it feel real good. So the Riverhawks take over on their own 35. That one whistled dead before a play can occur. And most likely a false start here against the Hawks. So what an interception. Man alive, that was a heck of a play by Ian Olsen to really suck the wind out of the sails of the Indians right there.
Yeah, if Indiana had wanted any hope, they did not want to turn over the ball here.
Well, they did the exact opposite of having a non-turnover drive there, Dave. And Riverhawks now 1st and 15. Oliver throws to Olsen, tries a little spin move, and he's still on his feet. Going to get down to the 30, so a gain of about 10 for Ian Olsen. So the Riverhawks, you know Coach Fabian, he has not taken his foot off the gas. We know that. So Coach Fabian certainly looking to put the hammer down and put another 7 up right here if possible. Oliver fires that one a little high. Olsen snags it, and he's off, and he's tackled at the 2. Touchdown saving tackle right there by number 54 for the Indians, Isaac Quinn. And Olsen, you can tell he's a little upset with himself for not getting a touchdown right there, but you know what, a heck of a play. Boy, went up and just snatched that, similar to how he took that interception away, and then once he got through those tacklers, you thought, well, that's an easy 6, but Nguyen, give him credit, hustling and stopping Olsen at the 2. So first down and 2 inside the Ryan Bowser red zone for the Riverhawks. Get it out to Olsen. They're going to try and get him in the end zone, and he tunnels, but he will be stopped short. Ryan Bowser State Farm, a licensed insurance agent located in Ford City, our red zone sponsor and also our fan cam sponsor this season for Armstrong football coverage here on High Top Sports Network.
I apologize for playing through that, folks. If you saw the setup, you'd understand. I was looking at the post between the pod, trying to watch it on the screen. So I apologize if I caught there a little bit.
We'll get you that monitor here at halftime. Too much goofiness going on right now. A little fade towards Olsen, and they got it. Oliver, his first touchdown pass, and Olsen, you knew that was a dedicated drive to Ian Olsen right there. Coach Fabian rewarding his junior stud receiver, great defensive back, good punt returner. I mean, Ian Olsen, as I said, making his presence felt in all 3 phases. Well, he did it in 2 phases here in the last about 3 minutes. An interception, and now a couple of big catches down the sideline, and they keep going Olsen's way, and he will catch the 3rd touchdown pass from Jaden Oliver, and that puts the Riverhawks up 20-0 right now. Hunter Reed has been banging him right down the middle so far, and that one up and good as well. Hunter Reed 3 for 3 on the PATs, and that'll make it 21-0 Armstrong. We'll be back after this quick commercial break.
If you're an athlete looking for the best in personal training to dominate your sport, look no further than Richard D. Snyder YMCA.
Come check out our newly renovated annex, complete with turf, everything you need to stay in shape, as well as our very own golf simulator, complete with all kinds of pro courses that you can play, so make sure to reserve your time now.
Come visit the Richard J. Snyder YMCA and help grow our community.
Oh my goodness, welcome back to High Top Sports Network. That's Stanley's hot sausage in my mug.
And if you have one,
Oh yeah. That one booted and taken at the 1 yard line there. Bringing it out, maybe not so wisely. Costa Kuknis in there for the tackle, playing some special teams.
very good. Beautiful tackle.
One word Coach Fabian used to describe Costa Kuknis, furious. And we saw that in his first start against Hampton when they moved Klein down to linebacker and put in Costa Kuknis back there in safety. And he was able to just go in and pound Brock Borgo, a huge running back for Hampton. And folks, it was frozen again. And guess what? That was the internet, all internet. So nobody's more annoyed than me, but feel free to comment on social media. I know that's irresistible when you're watching a game that's brought to you for free. You would see the internet in here and you would say, wow, what's going on? Boy, I don't know. It literally goes to zero. Good for running a high definition video live stream video broadcast. So apologies. 2nd and 4. And Indians now down 3 scores, and oh boy, that one whistled dead before the play able to occur. So see who that one goes against. 7 minutes, 11 seconds, and there you go. Video back. Hopefully the internet stays stable. We have it to adjust on a variable bit rate, but hey, talking technical terms here, you can only go so variable. And that's not variable. That's zero. And stuff just shuts off, so nothing I can do. No hamster in a wheel back there that I can make run faster. Man, unreal. This is, I can't even describe my frustration right now. Well, we're working on it.
Try and bear with us, folks. Josh is working really hard to get it back up and running.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing I can do about it. This happened to any folks out there that watch the Riverhawks baseball team. It happened to me during a game. Just absolutely could not. The internet is supposed to be constant, and when it drops to zero for 10 seconds, that means everything shuts off. I mean, there's nothing, literally nothing I can do. So, try that again. Bring her back. 17. Yeah, that's true. Oh, nearly blocked. Getting in there with Stahl, and that one, Olsen had a little trouble with it, but makes a man miss. Makes another man miss, and Olsen going to get forward for about 6 yards after yet another punt that he did not field cleanly there, Dave. I mean, Olsen, that's 2, and you don't see that, that's for sure. I mean, obviously you can catch the ball. We've seen an interception and a bunch of catches on that touchdown drive, but he finished with a 2-yard touchdown catch, so I don't know, maybe something up in the lights, a little hazy, I'm not sure.
A little bit of fog here under the lights.
It'll give me something to talk to him about this week. I call him Young Olsen, you know.
Oh, well.
I saw him coming out of practice. I said, Young Olsen. He knew who it was before he turned his head. All right, folks. The video back there now. And Riverhawks take over at the Indiana 38. Patton going to get some blocking ahead of him on that left side. Yes, he does. Give credit to McNeely and Will Adams out there leading the charge. And Patton just following those big boys. And he picks. Yeah, I thought he had more than that. Would have been exactly 10. But I thought he had more than that too, Dave. Good eyes there. And now Patton will stutter step through the hole, and boy, oh boy, give him a call for measurement. Dan calls it a first down, so we agree. So the Riverhawks do move the chains there on Patton's second carry in a row. So that'll make it 1st and 10 at the Indiana 27. Here is Patton again, falling forward for a few.
Patton again with the carry. Looks like Patton's starting to get his groove a little bit.
Well, this is, I mean, he's the perfect hammer when you're up 3 touchdowns. You just keep, and you saw it against North Catholic. He took a lot of time off the clock in that 4th quarter, just continuing to pound Alex Patton forward. And we're under 5 minutes left here in the first half. Make sure you stay tuned for the John F. Graff Insurance Agency halftime show. Oh, that's going to be a hold.
Yeah.
I think it was actually Will Adams. He was trying to get his hands up. He's like, oh, it wasn't me. And we'll see, but it looked like a hold on Armstrong there. So that'll stop the clock with 4:46. Riverhawks already walking back. Well, no, they actually got. Yeah, they got Evan Stahl there, but I don't know. Yeah, either way, kind of saw the offensive line of the Riverhawks kind of do that. It wasn't me. So Armstrong moving back 10 yards there. That'll make it 2nd and 16. Yeah, Patton doing a very good job as he has all year long. Very physical runner. Doesn't lose yards. Very, very good hands, keeping it secure. And a design run here to Oliver, and he's wrapped up and thrown down after very little, maybe nothing actually, and that was Augustine. Give Colton Augustine some credit, 6'4", 220 junior linebacker. Getting in there, getting those long arms wrapped around Oliver and threw him to the turf. No gain on that play. So bringing up 3rd and 20 here. Deep shot, Dave. What do you think?
I think he's going to give it to Pat again.
Little delayed draw play. Is that the call? Oh, I got a flag, and that's going to go against Riverhawks. That'll be a procedure penalty, and it's frozen again. I don't do something. What's going on with it? And I tried to everything. So, why the heck not? Let's try this. Oliver dropping back, fires to the near sideline to Olsen, catches it around the 29-yard line, pushing forward, and he's hit and dropped about the 21. So he's going to be about 4 yards short there. Yep.
There's that window color again.
We'll try this now, maybe. This will help, or well, it's very limited right now. If you're watching at home, it's frozen. So that's going to be a pretty decent boot there for Hunter Reed, 39-yarder. And it's up and squeezes it inside the right upright. 39 yards field goal for Hunter Reed. So Armstrong tacks on 3 more.
Ladies and gentlemen, get out your 50-50 tickets.
24-0 Armstrong, 3:21 left. And we'll take a commercial here.
Armstrong Indoor Athletics, located at 132 South Grand Street Avenue in downtown Katanning, offers a state-of-the-art training facility and top-tier instruction by experienced coaches to help turn your youngster into the best baseball or softball player they can be. Batting cage and bullpen lane rentals are available for 30 to 60-minute sessions, and you can also sign your baseball or softball player up for private hitting, pitching, fielding, and catching instruction with our knowledgeable staff. Be sure to visit Armstrong Indoor Athletics online at aia.team or call them at 724-599-9761 for more information today.
And welcome back. iTop Sports Network. Josh Sharknust, Dave Hartman with you. 24-0 Riverhawks, 3:21 left here in the first half. A deep boot there by Reed. That one about 2.5 yards deep in the end zone there, Dave. So Reed feeling pretty good after hammering that 39-yard field goal. Yeah, well, I'm sure a little juice pumping, some adrenaline there for Hunter Reed, I'm sure, after. I'm telling you what, man, a 40-yard field goal in high school, not easy.
Coach Blainer was the first one to go out and give him a nice little helmet slap, too.
Oh, yeah, he deserves it. He deserves a Stanley's hot sausage is what he deserves. I'm telling you, they are, as you said, you put it perfectly, Dave. If you've had one, you know. So thanks to Stanley's for providing the sausage here in the broadcast booth, the Schaefer's HVAC broadcast booth. And a run right side, not much there for Porter. Riverhawks have done a good job on Porter so far. Watched him in that season opener against Freeport. He just ran wild against the Yellow Jackets. And Coach Fabian brought him up and said, we got a game plan for him. They put him everywhere, and got to be aware. So, timeout on the field. We'll take a timeout here in the Schaefer's HVAC broadcast booth. We'll be right back.
If you're an athlete looking for the best in personal training to dominate your sport, look no further than Richard D. Snyder YMCA.
Come check out our newly renovated annex, complete with turf, everything you need to stay in shape, as well as our very own golf simulator, complete with all kinds of pro courses that you can play, so make sure to reserve your time now.
Come visit the Richard D. Snyder YMCA and help grow our community.
And welcome back to iTop Sports Network, 2nd and 9 here in Indiana, out of the commercial break. We'll push it forward, get a first down as Smith completes the Bowersock. And we are right at 3:05 left here in the first half. Armstrong in control. 24-0 Riverhawks in this WPIAL Class 4A Greater Allegheny Conference matchup. Riverhawks and Indians going at it. Frank told me, Coach Fabian that is, I call him Frank. We have a relationship like that. He told me that the Riverhawks, since Armstrong has been formed, 6 right? And we're trying to make it 7-1.
66.
Yeah, Coach called him a Swiss Army knife, you know, and that's a term that I think gets used a lot in sports for a versatile guy, but, you know, couldn't be more accurate. You'll see him split up all the way wide, back, you know, in the backfield, take a direct snap. Haven't seen him throw the ball yet, but I'm sure he can.
Not yet. It's getting almost desperation time in Indiana. You may see something like that.
So 2nd and 9. Firing deep down the sideline. That one is thrown and dropped at the 24. Oh, man, what a great throw by Smith. And unable to haul it in was Porter. And, I mean, I'm telling you, I bet you he makes that play 99 times out of 100, Dave. That ball,
The ball was right there.
right on his hands. He had his feet in bounds, hit him in stride, and he was behind the coverage there. I'm not sure who was on him. Might have been Jablonski down here on this near sideline, but I mean, what a throw there by Trevor Smith, and it. Oh man, boy, Porter's gonna see that one in his sleep tonight. And rolling out to his right is Smith. Rocco Swartz pursuing, and Smith nowhere to throw. He runs out of bounds at the 42-yard line.
Keeps himself ran out of bounds by number 35, Nicholas McNeely.
Nick McNeely in pursuit, so was big number 78, Rocco Swartz.
Reefing needs to go back to punt.
Wow.
I
I thought so too, but
Oh, wow.
oh boy,
I think that ball was tipped.
definitely looked tipped coming out of there. Kyan Klein was in the backfield and down at the Armstrong 45 by number 28 for the Indians. And that is
by the Indians.
Trayvon
At
Jefferson.
the Armstrong 46.
So the Riverhawks, great field position here with 1:45 left on the clock. Remember, stick around for the John F. Graff Insurance Agency halftime show. They will crown the homecoming king and queen. Of course, the fabulous Riverhawks marching band will also perform. And let's see if the Riverhawks can put a couple more points on the board here before the half. A lot different situation than last week when they went into the locker room down 20-7, and Patton gets through the hole there. Get about 5, close to 6 for Alex Patton as he moves forward.
Across midfield.
Coach Fabian is not going to lift up on the pedal.
No, not at all.
And they get the ball to start the second half.
Oliver Olsen.
All right.
Forced out by Cosentino.
I almost said Kate. It was coming out, but definitely Ian there.
Although he was at the game.
And they are moving
Yeah.
the chains, and that is enough for Armstrong Riverhawk. First down.
The Riverhawks do get a first down. 1:19 left here in the first half. 24-0 Armstrong homecoming night here at Armstrong Stadium. Oliver hands off to Patton. Patton steps out of a couple of tackles there. Hey, you're not going to jersey tackle Alex Patton.
No, you're not. He's going to take you with him.
Tackled by Nygren. Second down and 4.
It's October 6th. I don't know why the other camera is trying to make me reset the date, but we'll do it. So the clock rolling right now, 47 seconds left when that was snapped. Direct snap taken, design run. Oliver cuts it back to the middle of the field. He's going to have a first down, and that'll stop the clock and allow the Riverhawks to get set up.
That is an Armstrong
And
Riverhawk.
Coach Fabian and I spoke about that, and he said, look, when we get the sticks moving, we're going to go with tempo because it allows you. Well, Coach Fabian takes the timeout right here to completely nullify the point I was going to make. Yeah. But what he was saying, I said, you guys came out in that first drive against North Catholic last week and utilized tempo. And he said, in high school, clock stops whenever you get the first down. You can kind of keep it moving. He said, of course, we had the first drive scripted, which also makes it easier, to get those plays in. But, yeah, the Riverhawks take a timeout, 39 seconds left here. The lens cover might be good. We don't want to have that, do we?
Thank you for
Trying to
today's sponsors.
utilize this other camera here is
Garden's Restaurant, Margarita's Mexican Restaurant, Yankees Riverside, Bocelli's Pizza, Stitz Custom Cuts, the Miller Restaurant.
I'm only going to be able to go so far with this one. Because there's the pole and there's your tripod here. So we'll just keep her on as a backup just in case.
Don't worry to my fans out there. I'm not being replaced.
No, you're not. Oliver fires that one nearly picked off. Woo, Porter almost had interception number 2 on the night.
Broken up by Porter.
So Porter dangerously close to snagging that one, and there was no one in front of him down the field here, Dave. That would have been, yeah, that was 6 all the way, and luckily, through the hands of Porter, just like that long pass on the previous Indiana possession, got through his hands as well, and break for the Riverhawks on both fronts there. 35 seconds left. 2nd and 10. Oliver looks right side of the end zone, puts it up for Olsen, and that one's going to be picked in the end zone by Smith. He's going to bring it out. Smith trying to get to the sideline, and he's finally knocked out of bounds by Pat. Or excuse me. That was Oliver knocking him out of bounds. So, freshman mistake again, Dave. The first one, you know, he was running around, trying to force it and make a play. This one, the play was probably designed to go to Olsen in the seam there, but Olsen double covered the whole way. And Oliver just let it loose, and back there playing center field and able to pick it off was Trevor Smith. So Indiana keeps Armstrong off the board right before the half. And that's a break for the Indians, because you go up 31-0 right there. I mean, you don't even want to come out of the locker room. But 24 is still, you know, a doable thing. So will Indiana do anything here? Try to go down the field. No, Porter breaks a tackle, but he is stopped. 1 yard gain there, and
Number 24, Rex Harmon
in there on the tackle, number 72 for the Hawks. Was it 72? Or was it 70? Actually, 76.
It's going to be halftime.
It was 76. I believe I got it there first. There's Rocco. It was Rocco's
For
first.
$500.
So the John F. Graff halftime show coming your way. We'll put the mic out the window and listen to who is crowned homecoming king and queen here at Armstrong on homecoming night. And we'll be back for the second half. My name is Josh Shotgoss. Dave Hartman with me as the Riverhawks walk to the sideline. And with a 24-0 lead, Armstrong in control of this one. And we will be back after the John F. Graff Insurance Agency halftime. Thanks to John for being a season-long sponsor here on High Top Sports Network. Much appreciated. As always, to all of our great sponsors. And before we break for halftime here, Indiana waiting their turn as their band is on the field. People leaving voice messages that the screen is frozen. Yeah, awesome. Thank you. Indiana's band on the field. We'll zoom out a little bit for that. But I just want to let you know, thank you to John Graff and all of our great sponsors. And it is because of their generosity that, guess what? You get to watch this game for free. And the operative word there is free. So I know our sponsors appreciate what we do. I know a lot of folks out there appreciate what we do. And we would like to thank everyone involved in helping High Top Sports Network bring these games to you out there. We'll be right back.
There's my mom that lost the key. I don't want to shout them, but they're right here. Please.
Ridiculous, bro. No, I'm not even coming back. I don't even know what to say about this. That never happened. I mean, it did happen to me that one baseball game. What is going on, man? Hey.
These Cowboys have learned their last ride. That is upgraded to one with better OI.
Here, folks. Why not? It's never, ever. Yeah.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the 2023 Armstrong Riverhawks Marching Band Halftime Show. Tonight, we are listening to the pleasure of the Armstrong Riverhawks Marching Band will be performing for you this year's halftime show, Universal Blockbusters, with music from King Kong featuring our drumline and members of our Armstrong Psycho Ensemble, Happy from Despicable Me 2, and Jurassic Otter, as the band celebrates their upcoming performance in Universal Studios, Florida, this upcoming spring. The band is under the new leadership of drum majors Natalie Claypool and Zoe Dabrowski, drum captains Ava Latanzio, Matthew McLafferty, and guard section leader Hannah Taylor. Now, ladies and gentlemen, sit back, relax, and enjoy the show this evening as the Armstrong Riverhawks Marching Band appears to be ready for their halftime performance. Drum majors Natalie Claypool and Zoe Dabrowski, is your band ready?
It just comes in frozen.
Armstrong Riverhawks Marching Band, the building is yours for performance.
Oh my goodness, are you serious? Why'd it go back? There's good enough.
And next we feature our guard as the band performs Pharrell Williams' Happy, and lead single that was featured in Despicable Me 2. Okay, where are you at? Okay, yeah. If you want to start walking, yeah, I need to start. I need to stand in line for the cheerleaders. Right now, we can walk right now. Yeah, just stand there, please. Just walk right now. Yeah. All right. To close our halftime show this evening, the band will highlight music from Jurassic Park and Harry Potter with Jurassic Father.
Jurassic Park. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2023 Armstrong Riverhawks Marching Band! The Armstrong Riverhawks Marching Band is under the direction of Mr. Jason Vinesky, Assistant Director Mrs. Melissa Vinesky, Guard Instructor Mrs. Sarah Smith and Mrs. Courtney Eiler, Drumline Instructor Mr. Ron Reeves, Marching Instructors Mr. Jason Pagoda, Mr. Pat Kavanaugh, Woodwind Instructor Mrs. Charlene Pagoda, Task Instructor Mr. Lee Rybar, and the voice of the Riverhawks Marching Band, Mr. Jake Hanish. This year's halftime drill was designed by Mr. Robert Harris.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Armstrong Hawks Marching Band would like to thank you for your kind attendance this evening. Go Hawks! Also, the band would like to thank our sponsors, Hankey's Riverside, Coachelli's Pizza, Market Auto Reynolds, and Serena's Pizza. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we will begin our homecoming crowning of our Duke, Duchess, King, and Queen. So the homecoming court, please report towards the middle of the field along the sideline. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the 2023 Armstrong Riverhawk Homecoming Crowning Ceremony. As the court is coming, please join me in welcoming last year's homecoming queen, Anna Southworth, as we start this evening's festivities of crowning our Duke, Duchess, King, and Queen. Okay, now that the court is in place, ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor to announce that your 2023 homecoming Duke is Isaiah Brown. And your 2022 homecoming Duchess is Emmy Poor. Congratulations to Isaiah and Emmy. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it is the time for the crowning of our King and Queen for the class of 2023. Your 2023 homecoming king is Jack Balasek.
Oh my goodness, are you serious? There's just nothing I can do.
And your 2023 homecoming queen is Sophia Di Gregorio. Congratulations, Jack and Sophia, and to the rest of our senior homecoming board members. Let's have a round of applause for Riverhawks fans and everybody in the stands for our 2023 homecoming board.
Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to announce our football program tonight are a homecoming edition with the court pictures in them. So make sure you pick up a football program this evening.
Dude, people, stupid people are children. People pay attention. I swear to God, dude, I've not been this upset in a while, man. Just say good. This is pretty good, guys. It's like the first game. Wake up, guys.
I heard him. Oh, yeah. That's what I didn't know what he was saying. I loved it. I just didn't know what he was saying.
Yeah, trust me. Daddy not happy.
All right, let's get this to 35. This is also greatest reliever of all time.
Where are we at? I'll try it, buddy. Oh, Dave.
Tristan Redinger, number 22, set the kickoff for the Indiana Indians. Number 2, Ian Olsen.
Oh, great. That's awesome.
Bartolowitz and Klein to receive.
Good.
Bartolowitz runs straight ahead to the 42-yard line. Tackled by Jacob Snyder. Tackled by Jacob Snyder of the Indians. 1 yard. 1 man, he's gone.
And welcome back to High Top Sports Network. Second half underway here at Armstrong Stadium. Riverhawks holding a 24-0 lead. Took the opening kickoff, and then near midfield, that first down play gains 5. Hope you enjoyed the John F. Graff Insurance Agency halftime show. Sophia DiGregorio, homecoming queen, and Jack Valasek, friend of the network, named homecoming king. So congratulations to Sophia and Jack and all of the other Armstrong students on the homecoming court.
There's a lot of royalty in the DiGregorio.
I know it, right?
I believe
Abby one, I think, right? And yeah, definitely. You got a lot to live up to if your last name's DiGregorio and you're on homecoming court. So Armstrong, and I think this is where we're going to see a little bit of what we got to see against North Catholic, even though the lead is much more substantial. What the Riverhawks like to do is they like to, wear down opponents, keep moving the sticks, not try and hit super deep plays right now, and just take time off the clock.
Just grind it out.
Well, then don't call them Indians.
And handoff there. This is Phoenix Winecoop.
Yeah, we haven't seen much of him tonight.
Yeah, I don't think he got a carry in the first half. Winecoop stopped there. Looked like a little bit of a loss there. It'll bring up a fourth.
Isaac Nygren on the tackle.
About a long 3 there, Dave, I think.
4th down for the Riverhawks.
So, going to Coach Fabian, we're going to leave him on the field here. And you know what? You get a first down here now. You can take another couple minutes off the clock no matter what. And Oliver looks at the sideline, checking with the coaches, as do all the Riverhawks skill position players out there. They all kind of turn and look together. And Oliver waiting for the snap. He takes it, fires, and that'll be caught. And good enough for a first down. Chase Jablonski.
Oliver to Jablonski, and that is
nice little play right there. You kind of spread that Indiana defense out there. Jablonski turns around, sits down. Oliver puts it right in his gut. First down for the Riverhawks.
Enough to move the chains. That's all you need right now.
And Oliver fires again right at the sticks. That's Klein. He's got a couple touchdown catches. Klein's still on his feet, making moves and coming flying in on the pile right there. I think Rocco Swartz got more time in Klein right there than he did anybody else. Rocco Swartz like a human cannonball coming flying in there. So another first down for Armstrong. We're under 10 minutes here in the third quarter. Oliver, little RPO there, keeps it himself, trying to get toward the sideline. Nice block. That was Bartolowitz, and Oliver's still on his feet. He cuts it back. He's going across the field now. He's got blockers. And Oliver's got Klein in front of him, leading the way. Klein hits. Yeah, Levi Porter was not getting past Ryan Klein. A 34-yard touchdown run by Jaden Oliver, and the Riverhawks come out and take a haymaker at the Indians, and we don't know, but it might be doubtful that Indiana gets up off the canvas after that play. It looked like Oliver was stopped here to the near sideline. When he cut it back, every Riverhawk looked for a white jersey, and he got a nice wall there, got all the way to the far sideline. Ryan Klein took out Levi Porter, and Oliver walked into the end zone. 34-yard touchdown scamper for Jaden Oliver. Reed up and good.
Great look for a freshman to do something like that.
We've been saying his name.
Just allow these blockers to set that wall for him.
Yeah, really nice play there by Jaden Oliver, and the Riverhawks, none of them gave up on that play, Dave, and I think that's indicative of what you get out of a Frank Fabian coach team. These guys, he's going to get tackled over there. No, once he cut it back, every single one of those guys to his left looked for a white jersey and Indian to hit, and they did a great job. It was a nice seal. Winecoop got a good block, and then Klein able to finish off Porter, keep him away from Oliver, and Oliver scores to make it 30-0, and then Reed bangs home the extra point. 31-0 here in the third quarter. Riverhawks in command. 9:07 left on this Richard G. Snyder YMCA game night. Thanks also to a couple of Indiana sponsors that jumped in. Bowser Minute Funeral Home, Beyond the Sunset Pet Crematory, and Aaron Lehman for Indiana County Commissioner. Mr. Lehman was over to the High Top Studios, and we shot a campaign video for him. I did, getting a little political here as the season approaches. And a deep boot again by Reed. That one will be fielded. No, it won't. He had me fooled right there. I thought, who was that? Number 28 over there. I thought he was going back to grab that. That is Trayvon Joseph. And I'm like, he's going to return this, catching around the 5. Yep. Going to go over the head and into the end zone. So a touchback to start here for the Indians. Armstrong on the strength of 4 touchdowns by Jaden Oliver. A couple of picks, but otherwise, he's been able, and we saw that in the North Catholic game, Dave, he's been able to overcome mistakes.
Yeah, he doesn't let the mistake get in his head. That shows a lot of maturity for a young kid like that.
So I'll give credit right there to Evan Stahl busting in. That looked like a screenplay, but I think Stahl might have got a forearm. That ball looked deflected out of the hands of Smith, and I think it was Stahl. He was in there jumping, and you're 6'4", you spread the wings out like that. It's kind of hard to throw around. So that'll bring up 2nd and 10, 9:03 left here in the third quarter. Thanks also to Armstrong Indoor Athletics. Seen their commercial a couple of times. New indoor turf. Very cool. Great place for youth sports. That one swung out toward the sideline, but wrapped up at 20th. Pulled out of bounds by Ian Olson. That was Trayvon Joseph again, so they're really working to try and get him the ball in space there, Dave, but give credit to Olson right up on that and shut it down. So now that'll bring up a 3rd and long, 3rd and 9 here from the Indiana 21-yard line. Indians almost called them the Little Indians right there. They're not little anymore. They don't have that on the official mascot. It's just the Indiana Indians now. But it almost came out there. It's like calling them the Little Indians so many times. 3rd and 9 here. And a blitz coming. Under pressure with Smith. He got rid of a nice play. Throwing through the hands of McNeely as the big man tried to get him up. And well, that was a heck of a play under pressure there by Trevor Smith. And he threw it, got it out there to James Mill. Mill looked like he was on the verge of maybe popping one there in the first half, but the Riverhawks did a good job shutting him down in the second quarter as they took command of this game. So a 4th and 2, and Coach Brad Wright going to go for it. Why not? 31-0. 8:53 left. Indians desperately need a first down. Fire it out there and dropped once again by Porter. He's had a couple, Dave, right in the hands.
Turnover on downs, and that is an Armstrong Riverhawk first down.
Turnover on downs here, Dave, and a touchdown by the Riverhawks would implement the WPIAL mandated running clock in the second half. So certainly that on Coach Fabian's mind, I would guess. Obviously not playing for a field goal when you take over at the 28-yard line.
I don't think he would.
Or his own ace.
Yeah.
So 4 wide here in the backfield is Winecoop to the right of Oliver. Olsen. Oh man, that snap got past Oliver. He was not ready for that. He was actually looking to his right, and that snap came out. So that's a big loss right there, going from the 28 all the way back to see where they spotted here, Dave. Oh man, the 47, a 19-yard loss on that errant snap, and it wasn't really errant. It looked like it went right past him. But Oliver obviously not ready.
Yeah, he was definitely not on the same page as his center.
So 3rd and a mile, Oliver fires toward the sideline. Olsen has it, and he's up to the 35. So a decent gain there of 12 yards
From Oliver.
On that play.
On the 35-yard line.
Oh man, that hit the cough button for Dave there. I just coughed right in his ear. Oliver's got a man, but that one's going to be picked. Center field, and Oliver threw right into it and on the far sideline, all the way down, trying to take it to the house, but finally tackled at the 22-yard line. Oliver's 3rd interception of the day, and that was Smith. And that's a quarterback playing center field right there, Dave. He saw Oliver look at that throw the entire time, broke on it as soon as Oliver let it go. And a huge return. I can't see. My window's fogged up. I have to
I think that's going to go against Armstrong.
I have to put my head on your shoulder to actually see out the window here. So
a little John going on after the play over there. I think that's going to hurt Armstrong on this one.
So 3 picks today for Oliver. I mean, he's done great things, obviously, in the offense. 3 touchdown passes and a rushing touchdown, but 3 turnovers as well. So, I mean, you take the good with the bad as a freshman starting in 4A. Not an easy thing to do by any stretch of the imagination, and they baited him into that one. I mean, Smith baited him the entire time, just waited, and then broke on it as soon as Oliver let it go. Big return, and then tack on the penalty yarders to get down.
1st and 10, Indiana, is the Armstrong.
So a big flip in field position right there. The Indians all the way down to the Armstrong 15, and Smith picked that off right in front of the Indiana end zone there. So, I mean, that's a huge turn of events right here. Indians on the board. It's a different ball game here, Dave. Smith dropping, rolling to his right under pressure. Will he tuck it? He doesn't. Just lets it go. Cough button's getting a workout. At least I didn't blow your ear out on that one, Dan.
I appreciate that too.
Oh man, it's the tickle. You know, I've been talking too much, and it's like stuck there. Nothing I can do about it. Need a hint water. Where'd I put the hint water? I know where I put the Stanley's hot sausage. In the gut. Hey, UFP Parker, one of our great sponsors here, our extra point sponsor this evening. Thanks to Shelly and Hutch. At UFP Parker, been a great supporter of High Top Sports Network really since we launched. I believe they were involved in the first football season we did, and can you believe, Dave, this is our 4th football season here on High Top.
Wow, that's great.
I said that at the Freeport volleyball game senior night on Tuesday. I was down in Sarver to broadcast that one, and I said, this is our first graduating class. We've seen these kids since they were freshmen. So,
wow, that's awesome.
Well, some people think so.
Yeah, well, you're always going to have some people that have something bad to say.
It was either Abraham Lincoln or my dad that said, "You're not going to please everybody, son." So a stoppage here. And was that a penalty, Dave? I can't see anything.
Yeah, it was a false start on Indiana.
I'm going to try and find a napkin. This is just like all fogged up in front of me. Now I can't even see these guys. I'll be back. Go ahead and call it, Dave. Smith rolls out and swung at the. Oh boy, that's late. And no flag as of yet. Haven't seen one, Dave.
Smith on the carry, pushed out of bounds by number 24, Rex.
Yeah. I'm passing it around. Hopefully.
Wow. Now we got another late.
Oh boy. Well, somebody said something. I think Indiana was like, "Where's the flag?"
Rightfully so, though.
And the official said, "Nope, not on that play. It was in pursuit." And the Indians did not agree. Somebody said something they shouldn't have, and we've got a flag on the Indians. I can't reach that. Can I slide this one? Hey, look at that. I need a squeegee. Oh, well, of course, you know, I moved something, so that means that the old camera froze. But look at this. Amazing. I got the other one here. I moved it to oh boy. We'll slide it right there, Dave. What do you think? I'll try and get this in there. I'm gonna switch hands there while I try and get the other one up and running. Oh man. This is like I'm trying to juggle with no arms. Sorry, that is the third down and long. Well, at least we had that backup in place there. And you kind of a little wonky on the view, but hey, whatever. We're doing it. And it's going to be third and a country mile. Smith out of there, cuts it back, makes a man miss. He might have some room toward the right side, trying to blow up the blocker on that far side was Jablonski, and that actually made Smith cut it back in. Yeah, you got to give credit there to Chase Jablonski because Smith was looking to go outside, and Jablonski kind of blew it up and forced him back into the middle of the field. So that ended up allowing a teammate to come in and tackle Smith. So good play there by Jablonski. Call his name quite a bit. The past month of the season or so, he has just been lights out as a receiver. And he's had some big pass breakups. I can think of two. One against Hampton, one against North Catholic. So making his presence felt on the defensive side of the ball as well. So it'll be fourth and third and 13. What happened there, Dave?
5 yards from the previous spot.
I thought they had already marked off.
I thought so too, but apparently not. Look. The sticks are down at the 16, and the marker for the actual spot of the down is at the 42. Now I'm no math guy, but I believe that's 26 yards just to get to the line of scrimmage, and then another 10. Well, they got it up third and 37, so that was close. 7 minutes, 14 seconds left to go here. Homecoming night at Armstrong Stadium. Riverhawks all over the visiting Indiana Indians, 31-0 this evening. Richard G. Snyder, YMCA. Game night here, our official broadcast partner. Dave, I'm going to, well, maybe I'm not. It just froze immediately. It's like, oh, here we go. Let's go back to this one. I'll take this one. We'll just keep her on just in case right there.
Bear with us, folks. We're juggling two cameras here.
Yeah, it's a weird, wild scene, man. Smith designed run, nearly tripped up there on that play was number 27 for the Riverhawks, getting in there. And that was Liam Thompson. Good pressure there by Thompson, defensive back, coming off that corner blitz or like slot corner blitz. And nearly got Smith around the ankles, but able to go forward. Only for a yard, though. So 4th and 36. Will Coach Wright punt in this game is the question.
At this point, no.
4th and 36 here. Could see maybe a pooch out of this formation. Well, not having it. Smith dumping it off. Screen play and immediately wrapped up and dropped. Riverhawks defense in the right place at the right time over there on initial contact. I believe that was number 50, Evan Stahl.
Turnover on bounds.
And another
Armstrong
strong play there by the Armstrong Riverhawks defense. I give them a lot of credit there, Dave. They are doing a good job here, standing strong.
Yeah, the defense has played very well tonight.
And, after being put in that position of, 1st and 10 at their own 15, I mean, a couple of Indiana penalties, and but they weren't giving anything up there. So credit to the Riverhawks defense. And that snap taken, Oliver designed run there. It looked like maybe got 4 on the first down carry. 2nd down and 6 yards for the Riverhawks. And Klein, still.
Wow.
I'll tell you what, he did not go down easy.
He does not.
And
That is an Armstrong Riverhawk. First down.
Riverhawks moving the chains once again. Armstrong trying to get down there and maybe pop one into the end zone, get her up over 35 points, and salt away another victory. A win would raise their record to 5-2 on the year, but more importantly, 2-1 in the conference after dropping the opening conference game to Hampton here. A couple of big injuries in that game the Riverhawks suffered. Still only lost by 5. Go back and look at that game, man. They were in it until the very end. It didn't feel like that up here in the booth, but I went back and rewatched it, and they had a chance. With under 2 minutes to go, they had the ball, and just unable to overcome all the injuries, and just kind of got away from them there against Hampton. But a huge win last week at North Catholic to even up the conference record, and then trying to hand Indiana their 4th straight conference loss. Wine Coop up the middle. Somebody's holding. No, that was number 53 for the Riverhawks. Just so Big Will Adams getting landed on there, I think, from behind. So Will's okay. Riverhawks now facing a 3rd and 5. And Oliver, under pressure, rolls out to his right. Man in pursuit, trying to turn the corner, fires, and he's got Olsen, but Olsen gets popped as soon as he made contact. That ball made contact with Olsen's hands, coming in and delivering a nice hit to knock it out was Rocco Constantino. So Indians force Hawks 4th down here, 4th and 5. Coach Fabian, why not go for it? I mean, we've only seen one punt, 2 punts maybe?
Yeah, I really don't think he's going to kick it.
So offense stays on the field, 4:23 left here at Armstrong Stadium. Oliver up to the line of scrimmage, and let's see if they pulled that little Oliver pretending he doesn't understand the call, and then the direct snap. It worked once and it didn't work once. And Oliver going to take a shot down the middle of the field. Ian Olsen hauls it in, and he will have the first down and plenty more. Oliver on the money. Nice little inside route there by Olsen. What do they call those, Dave? Skinny post. And he cut inside, and he got inside of Constantino. I believe that was indeed Rocco Constantino. And Oliver put it right over the middle. And Olsen holding it in. Wynkoop with a head of steam goes forward. Gets maybe 3.5.
Second and 7.
So Augustine makes the tackle there. And Riverhawks knocking on the door as they try and go up by more than 35 points here and get it rolling. Trying to get out of here early on homecoming night and enjoy the dance.
It's tomorrow.
It is? Well, you get arrested then for it. I was going to say, back in the old days, you said. The mid-90s. I remember the night of the game. Not anymore, apparently. The dance is tomorrow, I've been informed. So we'll get out of here and maybe go hang out with some friends on a Friday night after a big victory. So Armstrong facing a 3rd and 9 here. Riverhawks lining up. They've got 5 wide receivers. Wynkoop in the backfield with Oliver. And now Wynkoop is feed to the right. And a timeout called by Coach Fabian up here in the booth. Pretty fast moving 3rd quarter, Dave. And we're going to take a quick commercial break here on this Richard G. Snyder YMCA game night on High Top.
If you're an athlete looking for the best in personal training to dominate your sport, look no further than Richard D. Snyder YMCA.
Come check out our newly renovated annex, complete with turf, everything you need to stay in shape, as well as our very own golf simulator, complete with all kinds of pro courses that you can play, so make sure to reserve your time now.
Come visit the Richard D. Snyder YMCA and help grow our community.
And welcome back to High Top Sports Network. After the timeout, Riverhawks 3rd and 9 from the Indiana 16-yard line. Oliver looking, a little pressure coming up the middle, spins out of a tackle, but finally pulled down by big number 79 for the Indians. That's sack. Josh Anderson, listed at 6 foot 220. No. A little bit bigger than that. Anderson out there wrestles Oliver to the ground, and once again, the Riverhawks facing a 4th down. What is that sound?
8-yarder?
What was that sound? Was that an alarm or something? And up and Reed misses. Oh man, that's a tough break there for Hunter Reed as he. There was what was that, an alarm or something? I don't know, something was going on. This has just not been a normal night. Let's just all agree on that, can we? Like, everyone turned around and looked at us. I'm like, wow, did I say something? No, it was something outside. It was just like, Winnie. That was a pretty accurate impersonation of it, I think. So, Reed missing. That one was from, what? 38. Nailed the 39-yarder earlier, but unable to get the 38-yarder there. That would have made it 34-0, but.
Which that's still pretty impressive for a high school kid.
Oh, yeah.
To attempt that. You don't see that very often anymore.
Yeah, I mean, not many coaches are putting their field goal kicker out there to take a poop from nearly 40 yards. So that allows Indiana to take over at the their own 20-yard line there, and Smith carries not much.
Gain of 2, 2nd down and 8. For the Indians.
And 8.
Number 35, Nicholas McNeely.
Yeah, really. It's just like a weird day, man. I'm telling you. Nothing is. What do they say? What's down is up. What's up is down. What's black is white, etc., etc. I don't know what's going on. Alrighty, we are nearing 110 left in the third quarter. All Armstrong in this one.
Well, Indiana doesn't seem to be in any kind of a hurry.
No.
Just kind of satisfied to just work their game. Hand off the board. Something will happen.
So
down by number 66.
this quarter getting that carry. So that's gonna get us under 40 seconds to play. And Smith rolling, and he might have enough for the first down. He does. Scampering to that right sideline, outrunning Evan Stahl to the boundary. Yeah, give credit to Smith there. Nice run. There to pick up the first and stop the clock. 25 seconds left.
Seconds to go in the third quarter.
And pushing forward. Once again, that was Smith. That looks like it will most likely be the final play of the third quarter. Indiana getting up there and 5 seconds left. But no, that'll bring us to the end of the third quarter here on this Richard G. Snyder YMCA game night on High Top Sports Network. Josh Reckengost and Dave Hartman with you. We will be back for the fourth quarter after this.
If you're an athlete looking for the best in personal training to dominate your sport, look no further than Richard D. Snyder YMCA.
Come check out our newly renovated annex, complete with turf, everything you need to stay in shape, as well as our very own golf simulator, complete with all kinds of pro courses that you can play, so make sure to reserve your time now.
Come visit the Richard D. Snyder YMCA and help grow our community.
And welcome back to High Top Sports Network. We head to the fourth quarter. Riverhawks on top 31-0. Indiana facing a 2nd and 5. And a handoff to Porter, basically up the gut. Indiana not really trying to go down the field here. And I really like him as a player. And you know what Coach Fabian said to me? Because I asked him, we talked a little bit in the first half. I said, he nearly got flagged on that touchdown. He goes, Nick is a free spirit. and I said, it's just like, the way Coach Fabian has been doing it so long, he knows exactly how to describe something without, making anybody look bad. He's a free spirit. And I said, he definitely looked pumped up after making that catch. He said he asked us to throw to him all the time. Oh, heck yeah. You're out there playing offense, defensive line. What more do those guys want to do than just snag the ball? We're frozen again, Dave. Awesome. Well, yeah, Liam Thompson. Switch me, Dave. The little backup camera comes in again. I would like to look up just what would be causing all these freezes. I mean, I had that exact same camera, this whole setup, same thing, last night at the volleyball game. Not once. Smith swings it out, and there's Mill. And way to hang on there by Chase Jablonski. Boy, Mill really got a good stiff one there. I thought he's going to push Jablonski to the turf and get out of that, but way to hang on there. Chase Jablonski hanging on for dear life, really. And, whoops, get that good. Hanging on to Mill right there and not allowing him to get further than that first down marker. So 1st and 10. Indians at the Armstrong 49. 10:05 left here in regulation. Smith looking down the field again and just tosses it out of bounds. Looks like Coach Brumbaugh down there making the snag. I don't know who that was. That's 2nd and 10. Stops the clock with 9:59 left in this one. Armstrong on their way to victory number 5 this season. And look, 9-1 in the regular season last year. Only lost in the regular season to Aliquippa. This year, 5-2. 14 wins in 2 seasons. And you still got 3 more games to go for the Riverhawks. It's a couple of really good years in a row. And to do it minus Caden Olsen.
Well, and especially this year, too, with his injury.
Oh, yeah.
Armstrong has they've lost a lot of key players. And next man up, and they've been doing a great job.
That's a great point, Dave. Timeout taken by the Riverhawks, so we'll take a timeout here and be back after this commercial message.
Armstrong Indoor Athletics, located at 132 South Grand Street Avenue in downtown Katanning, offers a state-of-the-art training facility and top-tier instruction by experienced coaches to help turn your youngster into the best baseball or softball player they can be. Batting cage and bullpen lane rentals are available for 30 to 60-minute sessions, and you can also sign your baseball or softball player up for private hitting, pitching, fielding, and catching instruction with our knowledgeable staff. Be sure to visit Armstrong Indoor Athletics online at aia.team or call them at 724-599-9761 for more information today.
And welcome back, iTop Sports Network. Thanks to Armstrong Indoor Athletics. Downtown Katanning. Saw their commercial right there. Great sponsor and an awesome place to help train your young athlete. Design keeper there by Smith, and the ball comes out. And Ryan Klein reacting as if that ball was out before Smith was down, but the official says no, the whistle went. So bring her on back. Indiana will retain possession. And it's going to be about what are we looking at? 3rd and 5 here?
A little over 5.
3rd and 5. Indians not throwing the ball in this situation. And I mean, there are things you can work on at the end of the game where you're down 31-0, and that nice play there. And Mill came back. He was pretty close to that. He was pretty close to the sticks right there when he caught the ball. And I'll tell you what, his momentum kind of brought him back. It wasn't like he was at a full stop and could have just fell backwards to pick it up. His momentum coming around to that ball kind of carried him back and kept him from attaining that first down. So it'll be 4th and a short one here for the Indians. And Riverhawks creeping up to the line of scrimmage. Handoff up the middle. Is that Porter? And he's going to pick it up. So a little power running there for the Indians as Porter plows into the line, picks up the Indians' first down. Slowly but surely, Indiana moving down the field here on this possession. Fresh set of downs here for the Indians. 8:48 left here and a timeout. An official's timeout. And they want the reset of the play clock. Todd Stribble down there. Get the numbers. And so the play clock is reset for the Indians. We're going to wind it now. So the clock moving, the game clock moving, and trickeration right there. I thought Smith was going to hand that off to the second guy through, and he ended up keeping it. So Smith gets forward for maybe a yard there, Dave. Not much.
Coach Oaks a lot of credit. He's dialed up a great defensive scheme tonight.
Well, he did it last week in the second half, and I saw him when I came in to interview Coach Fabian, and I said, great game plan in the second half. He goes, it was the same one from the first half. We just didn't do it.
Well, yeah. They definitely executed the second half.
So make it 2nd and 10 throw. Oh, and that's going to be fought for. And it's going to be an interception by Chase Jablonski. Ball off the hands of Mill, popped up in the air. Jablonski had a good line on it. Both he and Mill a little jousting for it there at the sideline, but Jablonski maintains possession, gets the foot down, and the officials rule that's a pick. Sassy Soul Boutique, sponsors here at the stadium. Not one of our sponsors, but I want to reach out to them. Just because I want to say Sassy Soul Boutique on the air. You're going to have to make a call on Monday. Well, Dave, we got the main camera back here, so we'll switch it. Look at you. Ambidextrous. And I'll zoom it in a little bit. There we go. So now a chance for the Riverhawks to really bleed this clock here in the fourth quarter. Yeah, and I dude, I try to look through the window, and all I see is slime. Ian Olsen having a big game. First down for Olsen. Yes, it did, Dave. Great call.
Oh, and that's 15 more on the face mask.
Oh, man. That's a tough break for the Indians right there. That extra 15 yards on the penalty. So Olsen made a good grab, stayed on his feet, got some yards after the catch. And as you said, tackle on that 15. And it'll put the Riverhawks down at about the 30, was that 33? And Winecoop looked like he was going to maybe be able to pop that one outside, but he's tackled by a very blurry smudge of a white uniform. I feel like I have cataracts or something trying to look through this window. I've wiped it off like 5 times. It just keeps getting.
Have to start packing a squeegee.
We generate too much heat, Dave. That's just all there is to it. Oliver throwing to his left, coming back for it, and avoiding a big hit right there was Bartolowicz, I believe.
Yeah.
So Bartolowicz got secure enough in time there because there was a big hit coming from down below. And Bartolowicz able to hang on. 3rd and 7. Now for the Hawks. And that is Phoenix Winecoop to the right. Is that? Dave, you made a pretty good point when we were at commercial break. And there's Oliver breaking loose. And he splits the seam and he's gone. Big Oliver's second rushing touchdown tonight. 27 yards on that one.
He is so hard to catch once he gets in.
Well, he kind of looks like a little race car, you know, the way he's leaning in the top. Kind of like a
long legs that he can turn onto the shots in a heartbeat.
Well, Jaden Oliver, his 5th touchdown, 3 through the air, 2 on the ground. Few picks, but Oliver, I mean, hey, I'll take 5 touchdowns.
Absolutely.
Against 3 interceptions pretty much any day of the week. Yeah. Especially when you got a defense playing like the Riverhawks. Oliver.
It's not been good.
This evening, Hunter Reed puts another one through, and Hunter, and everyone has gone through the uprights except for that 38-yarder that just kind of leaked out left. It looked like one of my golf shots. Oh, yeah. So now, with 6 minutes remaining in this WPIAL Class 4A Greater Allegheny Conference matchup, the clock will roll. Armstrong 38, Indiana 0. I was speaking to a friend of mine today who's also one of the coaches on the junior high team. Don't want to put his name out there because we're kind of making a prognostications. He said, "What do you think?" And I said, 41-13. And he said 38-3. So I'm pretty darn impressed with that call. He goes, "I was thinking about it and I thought, well, maybe they'll get one touchdown on us." And then I thought about it and I was like, no, we played such good defense last week. And I think these guys are really going to feed off of it and carry that into this game. And he was correct. So if the Riverhawks do not score any points or the rest of the way, I'm going to call him tomorrow morning and I'm going to say, who in the NFL should I put the wager on? So Reed lines it up. 6:01 left here in regulation. Boots it away. Sending it long and into the end zone for a touchback.
I think I forget about touchdown. Now get some Powerball numbers.
Yeah, seriously. I mean, if you can pick them that well.
I just contribute to other people's wealth.
Yeah, exactly. I'd do that too.
Kind of like the 50-50.
Yeah.
I make my donation weekly.
Yeah, there you go. I'll tell you what, my grandma, she lived to be almost 94 years old, and she played the lottery every single day. But not like the crazy Powerball games. It was the daily number, and the 4. And she had notepads on top of notepads with the date and what the numbers were.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, she was meticulous. So Indiana. Now we're going to get a play right here. And hitting the sidelines with speed is Mill. And can anyone catch him? Trying to. And diving, and Mill's going to be taken down at the 1. Oh, no, they give it to him. Oh, my goodness.
That was a little generous.
Well, an 80-yard touchdown there by Mill.
With an 80-yard touchdown.
And let's give some credit to Mason Aldrich, number 28. Never gave up on that play. And he got Mill around the waist, and I thought, well, they're going to roll him down at the 1, but nope. Mill able to fall into the end zone. Ball breaks the plane, and the Indians are finally on the board.
I feel bad for Mason there because I thought he had him outside the goal line.
Oh, man, he came from the other side of the field. He ran all the way across. And
I give him a lot of credit. I think the ref was kind of generous there.
yeah, I think so, too, because he caught him around the waist, and I thought they're going to rule him down at the 1, but nope. Mill.
I'll still give him the tackle, though.
Mill taking that one to the house. A little short pass, busts it. For an 80-yard score, Indiana's first of the game here with 5:28 left in the fourth quarter. Good poop there. By number 22 for the Indians. And that would be Tristan Rediger. So we're going to take one quick commercial break here in the fourth quarter, and I'm going to take a sip of my hemp water. We'll be right back.
Steffi's Country Catering prepares home-style made-from-scratch dishes that will have you convinced Mom made it. Whatever the occasion, Steffi's Country Catering will have you coming back for every event year-round. Find us on Facebook to place an order or to see our Sunday specials, or call 724-54-85047.
And welcome back to High Top Sports Network. Josh Recknost here with Dave Hartman. Indiana finally on the board, 5:28 left as let's see what year he was. James Mill, the senior wide receiver, 6'3", 185, turned a little pass from Trevor Smith into an 80-yard touchdown. And the Indians are on the board for the first time this evening. And the kick is going to go to the middle return man. That's Ian Olsen taking it about the 16. And Olsen might be gone. Olsen, he's still on his feet. And Olsen finally finally drugged down at the 23-yard line of Indiana. And hey, not many moves needed to be made right there by Olsen. He just split it.
Oh, he is so frustrated. I give him a lot of credit. He drug that man probably 10 yards.
Well, you know what? He's definitely gonna be upset with himself when I talk to him this week. I'm gonna be like, you should have had that one there in the fourth quarter. And he will agree with me. But a great return there by Olsen. Took it at about the 16, I thought, and all the way back to the opposing 25-yard line. So about a 60-yard return, 59-yard return there, and up the gut goes Winecoop. And Dave, with Winecoop here, we've seen him take every carry in the second half, and you pointed that out a while ago. I was going to bring it up, and then Jaden Oliver burst into the end zone with a rushing touchdown, but I think we see Alex Patton down there out of his uniform. That would be a severe blow for the Riverhawks. Hopefully, just a precaution, big lead tonight. Hopefully, Patton just taking it easy, not wanting to aggravate anything else. He's got a lingering injury. I mean, he takes a lot of contact, so you never know what it could be. We didn't see anything.
No.
You didn't see him go down or anything like that. He just has not come out here in the second half. And hopefully just a precaution for the general, because he has been quite a weapon this year for the Riverhawks. Winecoop bounces it outside. Winecoop trying to head to the sideline. He's got blockers. Winecoop trying to turn the corner, and he's knocked out of bounds. Yep, got the Riverhawks first down with under 4 minutes to play
Looks
here.
like they're moving the chains, and that is enough for an Armstrong Riverhawk first down.
Clock rolls. Armstrong looking to raise their record to 5-2 on the season, and 2-1 in this greater Allegheny Conference in the 4A classification.
And with Indiana scoring, I think you're not going to see Coach Fabian sit on this one.
No, punch one more in here. I mean, hey, look,
He's going to want that one back.
you know what, Coach Fabian? I give him a lot of credit because he gives guys chances that deserve it, that earn it throughout the game. And Winecoop, I think, really in a
Great push by Winecoop.
That's what I mean. Look at this. It's like a rugby scrum. And
Continues to run hard.
7.5 yards on that run.
yeah, and I said, if we haven't seen Patton in the second half, Winecoop's come out here, done
a great job.
Yeah, done the heavy lifting for the Riverhawks, and hope. And you saw it with that drive where Olsen got the interception, throw to him on the sideline, gets down near the goal line, they throw to him again, until he scores, and kind of looks like this might be Phoenix Winecoop's drive.
Yeah, you got two totally different styles of runners there between him and Patton. Patton's just I'm going to run you over and make you pay, where Winecoop kind of bounces out a little more and goes a little more side to side.
Yeah, Winecoop trying to dance in a phone booth right there, couldn't get free in the pile near the line of scrimmage.
Winecoop brought down by Power Stocks in Augustine.
So, chance here for
Third.
about 8. Yeah, 4. I've got seeing double vision here through the.
Yeah, that is pretty hard to see through that window. That's what I was having over here when they were at the other end.
It's been a battle tonight, Dave, but we're coming out on top.
It's still better than the sun glare off the glass at Aliquippa.
Oh yeah, that was rough.
Yeah, that was very rough. Well, sun and then the lights.
Yeah, it was never a good balance.
No.
It was not easy for you running and then the pole. We had to look around the pole as well.
It was tough.
So we got some substitutions here for the Hawks. Going to be 4th and about. Well, they're going to give Reed a shot. Why not? Let Hunter Reed get in there and poke one home from about 27 yards. And Reed, 1 for 2 today. One made field goal from 39, one missed from 38. That one up, and it is good. Hunter Reed drills his second field goal of the night, and that'll put the Riverhawks over 40 points again this season. I believe that is the first time. I think it's the fourth time. They didn't score 40 against Allegheny, obviously. Didn't score 40 against Hampton. Oh, Dave. Go back and look.
It's been a rough week for I can't think straight.
Well, this day didn't make it any easier.
No, it did not.
But Riverhawks over 40 points again, and it's the fourth or fifth time this season that Armstrong has been able to accomplish that feat. I'll look it up here in a second. Remember, folks, stay tuned to the Belmont Complex post-game show. Gary Montebell and the Belmont Complex jumping on board this week. Their final 4 weeks of the season, the Belmont Complex will be our post-game show sponsor. Thanks to Gary and the Belmont for getting involved and continuing to be a sponsor. They've sponsored numerous times and always very hospitable when we cover Armstrong Riverhawks hockey and Freeport Yellow Jackets hockey at the Belmont Complex. Dave, you and I have been up in the little two-man. It's more like a wasp's nest. It's not very big, and you and I certainly fill it up. Oh yeah. I know. I've already gotten some emails about it. Believe it or not.
Another nice kick by Reed. Put that one into the end zone as well.
Hunter Reed feeling it. The big boots.
That one actually hit on the goal line.
Well, he put the one probably 2 or 3 yards deep that in the first half. So.
He's really developed into a good kicker.
Oh yeah, I really like Hunter Reed in the kicking game. And on the Belmont postgame show, we will announce the Schaefer's HVAC drive of the game and the Bowser Minnick Funeral Home player of the game. So make sure you stick around for that. Dave and I will put our heads together and come up with some nominees for those post-game superlatives. Didn't see it. I was looking at the screen. What happened there, Dave? Fill me in. Thomas. Who decked him? 32.
Number 7, Michael Zimmerman at quarterback.
Well, 32 on the Riverhawks roster is Isaiah Gredia.
Wow, he put a great hit on.
I'll be going back and looking for that one because I have my head down there. And a little run here, and that's going to take us to the end of this ball game, David. Well, the Riverhawks coming off that emotional win at North Catholic last week.
Oh, and if you tuned into that game, folks,
Oof.
you had a great second half of football.
I'll tell you what, we talked about it on the walkout of the stadium. That the adrenaline was still flowing from us. I can't even imagine how those kids were feeling on that bus ride home, an emotional win, and then coming back this week and really, I mean, sometimes you get an emotional win like you get in North Catholic and get let down. But it was homecoming night. I think it couldn't have fallen on a better night for the Riverhawks to string a couple of wins together here in the middle of the conference schedule. You know, you don't.
This is the perfect time for the win.
Yeah, you don't.
Right when you really need to promote.
Exactly. You don't want that. You know, you don't want that letdown after such an emotional victory. And they certainly didn't have one. I mean, Oliver, we talked about it, made some pretty dynamic throws to Kai and Klein there. Couple of touchdowns, early couple of touchdown runs for Oliver, both from long distance. And then Ian Olsen, a hit, a touchdown catch, a big return. He does it all.
Yeah.
Ian Olsen and
I'm already thinking about it. You know what we're going to do here, Dave? We're going to take a quick commercial break so I can take a little sip of my hint water. And you and I can talk about this. We will be right back with the Belmont Complex post-game show on High Top Sports Network.
If you're an athlete looking for the best in personal training to dominate your sport, look no further than Richard D. Snyder YMCA.
our newly renovated annex, complete with turf, everything you need to stay in shape, as well as our very own golf simulator, complete with all kinds of pro courses that you can play, so make sure to reserve your time now.
Come visit the Richard D. Snyder YMCA and help grow our community.
And welcome back to High Top Sports Network. This is the Belmont Complex. Ow! Oh, I went down to one knee and I think I broke my knee. Oh, Dave. Man, who said that broadcasting's not a physical sport? Oh, dude, that hurt. Okay, now I'm good. I'm on the stool. And we have a couple of superlatives to hand out here in this Belmont Complex post-game show. Dave, we talked about it during the commercial here. First, let's go with the Schaefer's HVAC drive of the game. We didn't talk about that one, but I have it in mind.
That's so hard.
Here's what I got.
Okay.
Let me know what you think.
We'll see if we're on the same page.
Both teams alternated possessions a couple of times to start, and Oliver touchdown pass to Klein to open scoring. It wasn't a necessarily long drive, but it got the Riverhawks rolling. So I am saying the first scoring drive when Jaden Oliver hit Kine Klein for that 29-yard touchdown that unfortunately our camera was frozen during that particular moment in the game.
I think I was right on it.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure you were. There's no doubt in my mind, but that is my Schaefer's HVAC drive of the game. It's going to be the first scoring drive for the Riverhawks because, listen, you know, Indiana was taking over at midfield, back and forth, couple of possessions each. Nobody really going anywhere. And then the Riverhawks started to click a little bit. And, you know, ultimately, that ball that Oliver threw, nobody got to see it but us. But that ball Oliver threw, 29-yard touchdown pass on the money, right in the bucket. Klein never gave away that ball was going to him. His defender never turned around. And I thought it was a very important first score of the game because the Armstrong offense just took off. And prior to that drive, Oliver had thrown an interception. And you know that Indiana got a little bit of life off that. So to come out and then throw that touchdown, I think that is our Schaefer's HVAC drive of the game. Do you agree?
Yeah, I'm going to have to agree with you on that one because that just seemed to open up the floodgates for Armstrong.
Yeah.
There was a couple mistakes here and there, but after that, they just hammered it down and played Armstrong football.
Armstrong football, indeed, coming away with a 8-7 win this evening. And we would like to thank Schaefer's HVAC, really a great sponsor this year for us. And, you know, I would like to thank Sean Schaefer personally, known him since we were kids. And it's a great family-owned business here in Armstrong County, and it serves and provides a very essential service all throughout the year, honestly. 50 years.
Wow.
Yeah, 50 years.
That's great.
In business, family-owned, as I said, and leader in heating and cooling solutions. It serves thousands of families and businesses in Armstrong, Allegheny, Butler, Indiana, and Westmoreland counties. Schaefer services all major brands of furnaces, air conditioners, and hot water tank systems, and they pride themselves on customer service. Call 724-543-2615 for your free in-house estimate today. Now, we have the Carson Boyer Funeral Home player of the game. And this one was the one that we talked about the most, Dave. This is a tough one.
So many different players tonight again for Armstrong. And it was very tough. I mean, we both kind of hashed it out and had to narrow it down to a couple, and we were pretty much in agreement on it, I think.
Yes, we were. And go ahead and announce our Bowser Minnick Funeral Home player of the game.
We're going to give the player of the game tonight to Mr. Kyan Klein.
Kine Klein, an exceptional game, couple of touchdown catches, great on defense once again. Led the team in tackles against North Catholic and I believe against Hampton. Also interested to see his numbers tonight on the defensive side of the ball. But Kyan Klein, there are a couple of these guys on this Armstrong team that are really getting better every week.
Yeah.
Chase Jablonski comes to mind. Jayden Oliver, of course, freshman quarterback. I mean, he made some mistakes tonight, but getting better every week. And I'll tell you what, Kyan Klein, since moving down from that safety position to the linebacking core with the injury to Isaiah Brown, he has been just phenomenal, I think, defensively. And then what he can do in the offensive attack for these Riverhawks, it's exceptional. I mean, he doesn't get many kicks, but he's back there on returns. And it's like pick your poison between him and Olsen, who was our other kind of finalist for the Bowser Minnick Funeral Home Player of the Game tonight. But it'll be going to Kyan Klein. Bowser Minnick Funeral Home has been serving the residents of Indiana and Armstrong counties with care and compassion, and they're proud to be the official sponsor for our Player of the Game this evening. The attentive and kind-hearted professionals at Bowser Minnick can assist you and your family with all your needs during a difficult and trying time, and their facilities provide state-of-the-art accommodations which specifically cater to the comfort of their families. Visit BowserMinnick.com or call 724-349-3100 and set up an in-person appointment where one of their staff members will assist you with each and every detail of the planning process. Bowser Minnick Funeral Home, celebrating each life as uniquely as it was lived. And I believe that does it for our post-game sponsorships. Again, thanks to the Belmont Complex for being tonight's post-game sponsor. Very thankful to Gary Montevill. No, that's not me.
Okay, I wasn't sure if it wasn't.
I don't know who that is talking to Fultano over there. I didn't.
Sure if it was you.
Yeah, no, I did. I never covered Fort City, but that's a good picture. Okay. Yeah, I came back right when the merger happened.
Okay.
Last year at Katanning in Fort City.
We weren't sure because it was a long time.
That guy has more hair than me, although my hair is getting long now. But the Belmont post-game show, thanks to Gary Montevill, and I'm just going to pull up the Belmont website here and see what's going on over in West Katanning right now. Gary said, well, everything's already started. And I said, well, we can talk about stuff. And he goes, all right, I'll let you know. Well, if you're watching and or listening, he didn't let me know. So
yeah, they've already had some hockey going.
Oh, yeah, they had the Steve Bryan Memorial Tournament. That was last. I know there was some varsity games in there, some middle school games, some JV games. And the Belmont Complex says the internet says, nah, you've had enough fun tonight.
Yeah, we're not going to work now.
Yeah, well, it hasn't worked all night correctly.
But why would it now?
Yeah. Well, thanks to the Belmont Complex for being our post to Bowser Minnick Funeral Home, our Player of the Game sponsor, and Schaefer's HVAC, our Drive of the Game sponsor. All right, that's going to do it for us, Dave. Actually, you know what? Let's check in and do some out-of-town scores right before we sign off here. I know that it was just an travesty. Well, I don't even know what you would call it. Calamity. Well, I see we just tuned in to the conclusion of the West Shamokin Cambria Heights game, and the Highlanders come out on top 41-15. West Shamokin goes down. And I know that Team Schaefer, Corey, and Brian were running that game off of their phones. Well, this one I know that they had internet at Highlands. I went down and set them up. And let's check in on the final score here. Whoa, Woody High, not a surprise there. 5A school coming to Highlands and putting it to the Golden Rams. Wolverines, 41-10 winners tonight. So we had 41 from Cambria Heights, 41 from Woody High, 41 here at Armstrong. Let's see what's going on in that Freeport. So that those guys were definitely having a tough time down there, and I don't even see the broadcast up here anymore. So, oh wait, here we go. I want to see.
Does anybody know they figure out who the player of the game is?
They announced it. Well, I don't know. It was Villa. The Villa's player.
I mean, like, you got to put in. Is that the Villa that chooses that?
Yeah, the Villa chooses it, and then they give a gift certificate. Ian Olsen was one. They usually pick two.
Yeah, I think it's usually always the same two.
Well, yeah, I don't know.
You got to put like money in the
I'm not sure. I'm not sure how they select it, honestly. It's somebody comes up with the answer. Yeah, it's the Villas.
How do you get can anybody do that? Can we get Shelley's player of the game or Mel's player of the game?
I don't know. Lou has been sponsoring it.
Yeah, for years. I know that for sure. I would just check in. I don't know if you know Ryan Sprankle. He's the booster president, so he'd be the guy to ask.
All guys that make money, so I have don't know none of these guys. But I'll do some digging, see how much it costs to get some kind of something going. Thank you guys.
Yep. Well, I mean, we're still on the air, but let's have a conversation with a fan who's got some questions. He's got some questions. Well, we're checking in and feel bad for those guys down at East Allegheny tonight. They were promised at least wireless internet, and they had none. And it looks like the stream went dead in the third quarter. I feel bad for them. And I feel bad for any Freeport fan that wanted to watch that game. And I feel bad for the Armstrong fans who continually saw cameras freezing, internet going out. I mean, I don't know what to say.
It's frustrating. And that happened with Joe at a basketball game.
Yeah.
And West Shamokin, the internet just died.
Well,
there is no service out there.
Oh, none. Zero. I go into that gym for a basketball or volleyball game. I come out, my phone just starts going crazy.
Yeah.
Because there's no signal in there.
Yeah.
And their wireless was down too. I mean, it looked like Team Schaaf over there in Rural Valley got that one all the way through because we saw the handshake line. But, I mean, tonight I don't know what to say. We're reliant on the internet at these facilities. We have our own hotspots, but, sometimes those don't work. As we saw last week at North Catholic, right before the game, it kicked on. And it's one of those things. And, I would, for all of the frustration that the social media commentary, that has no one understands what goes into this except the people that do it. And, I just looking at our Facebook page, just scrolling through it right now, negative comments all over the place. Like we have something to do with the fact that the internet doesn't work at these venues. And you know what? There have been a couple positive ones in there, and those are the ones I'm going to choose to focus on because guess what? You are watching this for free. We hope that you enjoy tonight's broadcast of high school football on High Top Sports Network, wherever you may be watching. We would like to thank our generous sponsors for their continued support of HTSN's coverage of high school athletics, and we would like to remind our audience that if you or someone you know is in need of any of our sponsor services or goods or services, please do not hesitate to contact them. First, it is because of our sponsors' support and belief in our mission that you are able to view this and every broadcast on High Top Sports Network free of charge. So maybe run that one through your head before you start typing. I do appreciate the folks out there that have supported us, including all of our great sponsors and all the folks out there that post the positive stuff online, Dave. It's under my skin today. I mean, I'm sure you can tell, but it's
understandable, and people need to understand things happen. It's completely out of our control.
Yeah, it's not like I'm sitting here making the camera freeze, like, oh, I'm going to make people mad out there.
Yeah, we don't want that to happen.
Nobody wants a perfect broadcast more than me. Trust me.
And we tried very, very hard.
I keep it under wraps. But tonight was just a little too much negativity for me to swallow. So, recapping the final score: Armstrong 41, Indiana 7. Riverhawks now 5-2 on the season. Indians dropped to 2-5. Make sure you follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, the website. We will be at volleyball and football again next week. So stay tuned, see where we are, what we're doing, who we're covering, and make sure you tune in. I will pray to the internet gods this weekend that everything works out and that you are at home very comfortable and enjoying our coverage of high school sports in this region. For Dave Hartman and the entire High Top Sports Network team, my name is Josh Streckengoss saying, have a great weekend, stay safe.